ladies and gentlemen, we are finally going to get to dividing fractions. I tried to do this 3 different times and it just has gotten messed up every time. So hopefully today we can get it done. Dividing fractions. First thing, we never divide. We use the multiplicative inverse. And multiplicative inverse is just when we take a fraction, we multiply that fraction by its reciprocal, and that equals 1. So with fractions, we just use a multiplicative inverse, and so instead of we're dividing a fraction, we're multiplying by its reciprocal. And the way we help us to remember do that, keep, change, flip. The flip is the reciprocal, so K, C, F. That's just a short way to help us to remember. So keep 1/4, change the division to multiplication, and flip, or the reciprocal of 1/3 is 3/1. And then we just apply the rules for multiplying. So multiply numerator times numerator, 1 times 3, denominator times denominator, 4 times 1. We end up with 3/4, and that one is already simplified. So we don't really need to do anything with cross factoring here or rewriting because there's nothing that we can simplify. Now, one of our problems for homework, I think on page 89, had to do with the honeybees. So if a honeybee produces like a half a teaspoon, had to do with a half a teaspoon and 1/12 of a teaspoon. So we're just going to do 1/2 divided by 1/12. Keep, change, flip. So K, keep the 1/2, change the division to multiplication, and flip. The reciprocal of 1/12 is 12/1. And then I'm just going to rewrite that as numerator times numerator, so 1 times 12 over 2 times 1. Now I can see that that's going to cross factor. So what I'm going to do is just rewrite it using commutative property. So I'm going to do 12 times 1 over 2 times 1. Then I'm going to simplify here. 2 goes into 2 1 time. 2 goes into 12 6 times. So that's our answer is going to be 6/1 or 6. So how many honeybees, if one honeybee makes 1/12 of a teaspoon, how many honeybees does it take to make half a teaspoon? It takes 6 of them. Last problem has to do with, also on that page, it was, you have 9/10 of a gallon of paint, and dude is trying to do, takes 1/20 of a gallon to paint a birdhouse. So how many birdhouses can he paint with 9/10 of a gallon? So we just follow our steps. The 9/10 of a gallon is our dividend. 1/20 is our divisor. So we keep our dividend, 9/10. We change our operation to multiplication, and we flip our divisor, becomes 20/1. So then I'm just going to go through here and rewrite this as 9 times 20 over 10 times 1. And then this one I'm just going to do cross factoring. So 10 goes into 10 1 time, 10 goes into 20 2 times. So 9 times 2 is 18, 1 times 1 is 1. So kid can make paint 18 birdhouses with 1/20 of a gallon of paint. And that is our answer, and these are our division problems and how you divide a fraction. Thank you.